Good afternoon. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday, beginning at 2 p.m., and that's the Eastern time, as I get to ride home with you in the afternoons. You can find us on all social media sites, including Facebook and MeWe, Twitter, X, all of those you can find. You can also find us on our website, and that's donnasedge.com, Abundant Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget the podcast on thenewscasters.com. Continue sending emails. That's donna@donnasedge.com, donna@donnasedge.com. And I'll listen to and watch every single message and email that comes in. I absolutely do, because you mean the world to me. You come up with ideas, and I like to accommodate you. Again, you on the show, I don't. And so a lot of you have been talking about the email scams and also romance scams. Found a good article, and this is actually from the government. It's called investor.gov. Investor.gov. And here they go on to talk about relationship investment scams, how to protect yourself. So let's go ahead and start talking about that. Again, that's investor.gov. And a relationship investment scam, scammers reach out online or through text messages. I'm getting a lot of those here lately, attempting to build trust through friendship or a romantic connection to convince you to put money into phony investments. This is what they're going to say. Relationship investment scams are called various names, including romance scams, cryptocurrency investment scams, financial grooming scams, and pig butchering scams. Never heard of that one. These frauds can be devastating and cause investors to lose billions of dollars every year. Now, let me see if I can find this really quick. I'm beginning to get a lot of text messages here lately, and some of those are really strange. Now, there's one, let's see, right here. Okay. Here is the, what this is a scammer right here. I don't know if you can see that on my cell phone, and I'll try to get it kind of shadowy looking. All it says is, please text me. Well, you can see I didn't text them back. If I don't know who the person is, and it's kind of hard with the business I'm in, because sometimes you guys don't put your name on things. Please put your name on all your texts and emails. But all it says is, please text me. I'm not going to text that person. And what they'll do is, oh, well, I must have been looking for somebody else. And then what they'll do is they want to go ahead and talk to you and try to build a relationship with you. Run as fast as you can. Oh, let me tell you something else you can do. Okay, let me go ahead and pull that up again. It says, please text me right here. Right up at the very top of this, it says report junk. Well, you better believe I'm going to report junk. You'll have the option to delete and report the junk, or just hit cancel. Okay, I'm going to delete and report the junk. Okay. Now, going to say they can get another telephone number, because you can go to Google and get any kind of telephone number that you'd like to have unto your heart's desire. I'm just telling you that don't get into these scams. Okay. First of all, if it's somebody you know, it's going to say, hey, I'm Doris, please send me a text, Donna, whatever. I'll respond to that. But even at that, you got to be careful. So if it feels weird, then it's probably weird. Okay. Now here's some key takeaways right here from the scams. Again, this is through investor.gov, investor.gov. And here we go. These scams involve a long con where scammers build trust through friendship or romance over time. Ignore messages from anyone you don't know and consider deleting or blocking them, just like I did right here on. So there was a time, young boys and girls, you couldn't delete text messages. Now you can. And you can report them, because there's so many of them out there. They're going to try to build a relationship with you. They're going to tell you you're pretty even if you're not. They're going to tell you this. If you're a Christian, they're a Christian. If you're not a Christian, then they're not a Christian. They're going to be whatever you are, and they're going to try to find something that they connect to you with. If you're a quilter, they're a quilter. I mean, it's just the way these folks will operate. Be wary of unsolicited investment opportunities, no matter how much you trust the person. And this guy was trying to, it was some kind of, I met him at a government event, political event. And so he started calling like all the time, and he wanted me to get involved in some crypto something and then gold. It was a multi-level marketing scam. I'll just tell you that right now. There was something about him. He seemed to be just a little bit too pushy. I didn't like that. Don't make me say I got to do something in 10 minutes, that kind of thing. So if somebody's trying to rush you about something, run from them as quick as you can. You don't have to rush to invest in anything. Okay. Now, if you suspect you may be caught up in one of these scams, stop communicating with the individual ASAP and do not give them any more money. I don't care how the sad sob story is. If it's based, let me tell you about Facebook. Okay, I've had to help somebody with this. Okay, so what happened, and all you got to do is tell her she's pretty and she's yours. I mean, that's the way she is, just her natural personality. So what happened was, and she thought it was a romance scam, thought that he's telling her how pretty she was, beautiful. He's supposed to be an admiral in the U.S. Army. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff. If it's Facebook and they want to be friends with you, if they're an admiral in the U.S. Army, or if they're a doctor, some kind of a position, whatever like that, first of all, if you are commanding general in the Army, you're not going to have time to do stuff like this. So that should be red flag number one. Okay, if you only see pictures of them on Facebook, or maybe you can't see anything, maybe you click about, you should be able to see pretty much well if this person's a real person. And if they've only had a Facebook page just a few weeks, they're widowed. Usually they're widowed. They have kids, and what they've done is they've captured pictures of somebody else, and they've made a scam out of it. That should be your red flags right there. Okay, if I can't see what a person does for a living, I'm figuring it's a fraud already. So there's a number of people that may have been legit. I don't know. And I've turned them down because I didn't see anything about them. So, or if, again, you only see pictures of them, well, then it's probably not a live person. Also, sometimes people will go ahead and take somebody like that in because it may say you have one mutual friend. If there's only one mutual friend, I've got over 5,000 friends on Facebook and followers. There's several thousand followers. If we don't have anybody mutual, then I'm not taking you in either. Okay, so I'm going to figure that's a fraud. So be really, really careful there. Okay, now here is how the scam works. Scammers make unsolicited contact. Here's what they may do. They may contact you online or on social media platforms, and I'm going to add also text messages because they're doing that now, including professional networking, dating, and messaging websites and apps. They may send you, I got a little ahead. They may send you a text message pretending to be an old friend or claiming to have contacting you accidentally. I told you I've had several of those. Okay, they may place ads on social media or add you to a group chat that you didn't join. They may use an auto dialer to blast out text messages to thousands of people that appear intended for someone else seeking a prompt a response. Okay, they may also offer financial advice or express romantic interest or quickly move communications away from the initial platform to a different, sometimes unmonitored space. Okay, so this is something that I know happened to someone I love dearly. Okay, so they were trying to get her to get a Google telephone number. Okay, that's not legit. Okay, you can get a Google phone number and it is free. Okay, this is the problem. There's no way to track it. There's no way. They're trying to get you off of the Facebook and they're trying to get you to do something, again, on a Google site somewhere. Run from that person as fast as you can. It's not legit. Okay, you can be living in Africa and have an Alabama phone number. You know that. All you got to do is just go to google.com and say you want an Alabama phone number and they'll let you have it. Well, that's what happened. The person pretended to be from Gadsden, Alabama originally, but were the U.S. Army. Okay, be careful. Okay, scammers try to gain your trust over time. So this is what they do. They'll build trust through friendship, romance, or an offer to help achieve financial goals, typically over a period of weeks or months, known as long con, like a con artist, long con. They may suggest meeting in person, but then always come up with excuses so that it never happens. Now, in romance scams, they'll often pledge their love very quickly. Often a scammer has established a relationship or a friendship with you. They may offer their advice on trading or claim to know about profitable opportunities. Now, they may impersonate legitimate investment professionals or brokerage firms, or say they or someone they know is an insider who can provide valuable trading recommendations. Sounds pretty much like a fortune teller to me. Scammers may also steer you towards investments involving crypto assets. You may think you're buying into a crypto investment when you're actually just sending money directly to their accounts or into their wallets. They often use fake testimonials. You may say, well, just tell me, who's benefited off of this. It's going to be fake. They're not going to give you the bad ones if they are even legit. They'll convince you that others have invested and made money. Now, some scammers pay people to post fake online reviews or appear in videos falsely claiming they got rich from an investment. Scammers may also use altered images, no kidding, or videos to lead you to believe that others have made money on their platform. It's called AI. Okay, you can do that easily now. New artificial intelligence, AI, technologies can make these images and videos convincingly realistic. But now you still got to look out for it, okay? Now, scammers steal money from you often through fake investments. Scammers may direct you to a legitimate-looking but fake website or to a popular mobile app. Just because it's an app that's available on a well-known app store doesn't mean that the app itself or the activities conducted within it are legitimate. Now, scammers, this is important, can lead you to believe you're doing well trading by sending fake screenshots, showing fake trading information, or manipulating your online account to make it appear that the investment and the earnings are legitimate. Let's go into a commercial break, and we're going to be right back in just a few minutes. Twin City Used Car Sales has been serving drivers in the Northeast Alabama area for years with a quality selection of late model used cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks. On top of our extensive selection and competitive prices, we offer professional auto financing services for used car buyers of all credit levels. Whether you've just begun your search or you're ready to secure your next vehicle, at Twin City Used Car Sales, you will drive away with the vehicle of your dreams. The sales and finance staff at Twin City Used Car Sales looks forward to serving you, and you can apply for financing online before your visit to our used dealership in Gadsden, Alabama. Check us out on the web at twincityusedcars.com or go by our location at 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama. We sincerely look forward to serving you. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring. But the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer.
Yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
Donna's Designs offers a line of handmade memorial, wedding, and keepsake jewelry that launched back in 1970. I'm a self-trained jewelry designer, and I will work closely with you to create unique designs you can love and treasure for years to come. Whether that be flowers that were used in a funeral arrangement or stones you found on the beach at a memorable trip, call me at 256-659-4319, and let's think of the possibilities.
The only place I buy my beef is Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama. Their cattle is born and raised on their ranch, grass and grain fed, and you can feel confident when you serve your family and friends because their beef is all natural and no antibiotics or hormones are added. You can buy whole beef or perhaps go in with family or friends and buy half. Their customer service is number one as they take care of the delivery to their local processor and can deliver to your home for a small added fee. They also offer herd replacement heifers. I always call Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama for my beef specialty recipes and cookouts, and you can too. Food shortages are increasing, so buy local by calling 256-523-6462. That's 256-523-6462. Okay, guys, we're back. My name is Donna, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday, beginning at, guess what, 2 p.m., and that is Eastern Time, as I get to ride home with you in the afternoon. We're talking about romance scams right now and investor scams. People do this. It's just, oh, I hate these people. I really do, because they take so much away from you. And this is a billion-dollar business. I'm talking about this is big time right here. I found this article on investor.gov. That's investor.gov. So we've been talking about how these people are fake and they use AI. It looks legitimate. They'll see, the whole works. And I'm going to give you some more information about this. Sometimes they're going to tell you to wire cash or obtain crypto assets like the Bitcoin, Ether, or Tether at a Bitcoin ATM or kiosk or through a crypto asset platform in order to make investment deposits. An investor may not be legitimate if you are required to pay for it with crypto assets. If you wire money outside the U.S. or use crypto assets for an investment that turns out to be a scam, you'll likely never see your money again. I know we went to the sheriff's office and told them about the scam. This person was taken for over $60,000. And so we went and told them about it, and they said, well, she gave it freely. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing. I reported it, by the way, living in Alabama at that time. So it was the Alabama Bureau of Investigation. Whatever state you're living in, such as South Carolina Bureau of Investigation, you'll be able to get some help, not a whole lot, because I'm telling you, it's a big time business. Okay, scammers may ask for more money to get funds released. Not only have you given them thousands of dollars, they're going to say, well, I got to have this money to get it released. Okay, if it were legit, they would never do that. Okay, you're not going to have to invest your money and then give them more money, this money you're supposed to be making, to get it released. Okay, they may ask you to invest larger sums of money. However, when you try to withdraw your funds, the scammer will come up with an excuse why it isn't possible, and they say more money is required. Or they tell you for the first time that you must pay more to cover fees or taxes. Okay, so this is what one scammer did. And this is someone I love. So the scammer was importantly, he was with, he was contractor. That's what he was, supposedly. And he was in Afghanistan. First of all, if you're a contractor, that's the reason people go there. And they work like half the year and they pay no taxes. So he claimed that he had to pay taxes in order to get in to marry her so he could come back to the States. La, 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 la. Okay, so there was absolutely, no, he was not being put in jail for not paying taxes because, again, you don't pay for taxes when you work as a construction worker or whatever he was supposedly doing in Afghanistan. That's the whole idea of going there. You don't pay the taxes. Okay, now after breaking off contact with you, the scammer will reach out to you pretending to be somebody else. Okay, it's probably the same person, such as a representative from a governor regulator law firm, or some other entity that has supposedly recovered your funds. Scammers may send you phony paperwork and eventually demand an upfront payment to release your funds. First of all, if it's legit, you just get it. They just give it to you. You don't have to pay anything to get your money back if something like that happened. Okay, now I want to talk to you because I love you. I really do. And I don't want your hard-earned money going to some billion-dollar industry that does nothing but fraud. Okay, that's why I'm doing this for you, because I've watched it happen to somebody that's close to me. Okay, now, here's how you protect yourself. And there's several of these, so let's go ahead and start. Okay, first of all, ignore messages from senders you don't know and consider deleting, blocking, and reporting their messages. Okay, so I know this is how I do this on Facebook. So if it's somebody, he's a commanding general somewhere, he's divorced, or he's widowed and he has a kid and all this kind of stuff. No common friends with me. You don't see anything but pictures of them. And it could be a woman posing to be a man. You don't know that this is a man who's really doing this. So it happens on Facebook all the time. I report it. And then as you report it, make sure you do the right thing. Okay. So you're going to report this person as being a scammer. And put that on there. Put pretending to be someone else. They're a scammer. They're spamming. Whatever you want to do. Make sure you report it and make sure you finish it all out, because it's kind of confusing the way Facebook does this. Okay. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or what, but anyway. So you're going to go in ahead and you're going to report this person. Now, I know they're going to turn around and do it again, but at least make it a little bit harder on them so they can't use that account ever again. Okay. Again, ignore messages from senders you don't know and consider deleting, blocking, and reporting their messages. Now, here's another one. Make investment decisions dependent on the advice of someone who makes unsolicited contact with you online or through an app or a text messages. Call someone who's legit and try to make it someone local if you possibly can. That way you can get the guts on investing. Okay, research investment opportunities thoroughly and ask questions. Okay, let me tell you something. If you have grown kids, tell your grown kids about this, okay? And let them look at this. If you can't trust your grown kids, someone you go to church with, your pastor, somebody, don't just do this on your own, okay? I'm just begging you, don't do that, because that's what technology is turning into. There's a lot of great things in technology, by the way, but there's also lots of scammers out there. So you can't be too careful, okay? Protect information relating to your personal finances and identity, including your bank or brokerage account information, tax forms, credit card, social security number, passport, driver's license, birth date, or they can get you on utility bills as well. So one of our listeners contacted me a few years ago, and this show's been going on now for it'll be 20 years in April. So this is what happened. Okay, and several of our listeners actually did this. So someone contacted them and said they were from the power company, and they were about to turn the power off. And they sent me an email on this. And I said, don't do anything. Let me research. Because this is the first time I'd heard of it. It's been several years ago, maybe 5 to 6 years ago. So what they wanted them to do was to run to a Walmart, which is incredible. Okay, so it's the power company that's going to turn off your power bill. They want you to go to Walmart and get a gift card. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. The power company is not going to ask you to go to Walmart and get a gift card. First of all, they're not going to call you. Okay, so if you get a phone call from anything like that, it could be your water, your power, credit card, whatever, hang up on that person. Go on ahead and call the proper telephone number for the power company and ask them if they had tried to get in contact with you. Okay, this happened to my mother. Okay, so mother said, hey, somebody called and said they wanted me to get a gift card. And I said, for what? They said to pay my power bill. I said, scam. It's a scam. So I said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to call the power company and we're going to ask them if they tried to get you for non-payment. Because I know she always pays her bill. Like as soon as it comes in, she's paying it. She's one of those. So we called the power company and they said, no, it's a scam. They're telling people to get gift cards, right, at Walmart. And I was on the phone too. We were on speakerphone. And I said, yes, that's what they said. And I said, I just wanted you to know that people are doing that here for the power company. Just be really careful. Okay, never pay money to recover your investment or make an upfront payment to release funds. It's going to be a scam. They're coming at you again. Not only are they taking the original money you had, they're trying to get more to recover the money they took from you. These people, they're creative. They'll think of all kinds of ways. I'm looking out after you. That's not going to happen to you. Okay, here's the last one. If you suspect you may be caught up in a relationship investment scam, stop communicating with the individuals immediately and don't give them any more money. And another thing that you want to do is report the scam to the SEC. Now, go to this website again, SEC, that's the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC.gov. So all you'll have to do is go to SEC.gov and you can report this suspected securities fraud or wrongdoing. Also, if you want to submit a tip, there's all kinds of scammers out there, Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, high yield investment programs. Let me tell you this about multi-level marketing. The people that I've seen in multi-level marketing, what I've seen in this is there's lots of little busy bees out there who are doing all the work. And there's that one person at the top, maybe two people at the top who are making all the money and you're making nothing. They're going to tell you to invest in product. They're going to tell you to invest in this, invest in that. You're paying for everything, blah, 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 blah. Be careful about those as well, okay? Thank you so much for watching. My name is Donna, and I am your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. You know what? You mean the world to me. Continue sending emails. Donna@donnasedge.com. That's Donna@donnasedge.com. You take care, and I can't wait to see you next time around. Go ahead again. Continue sending emails. Go to Facebook. Share this. Would be great. A great one to share right here. So maybe some of your loved ones don't get taken in by scammers. Bye-bye. See you later.
Because of your overwhelming support, our $14.88 MyPillow has been one of the biggest sales in MyPillow history. I couldn't think of a better way to say thank you than to extend our wholesale pricing through Christmas. Get a classic standard MyPillow for only $14.88. Upgrade to a queen size, just $18.88. King size, only $1 more. Get my body pillows for only $29.88. And ready? Multi-use MyPillows, only $9.88. It's perfect time to stock up for Christmas gifts for everyone on your list. Go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to take advantage of our wholesale pricing. Including my classic standard MyPillow is only $14.88. But that's not all. I'm so confident you're going to love our classic MyPillows that I'm going to extend my 60-day money-back guarantee until March 1st, 2025. Plus, orders over $75 ship absolutely free.
Twin City Used Car Sales has been serving drivers in the Northeast Alabama area for years with a quality selection of late model used cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks. On top of our extensive selection and competitive prices, we offer professional auto financing services for used car buyers of all credit levels. Whether you've just begun your search or you're ready to secure your next vehicle, at Twin City Used Car Sales, you will drive away with the vehicle of your dreams. The sales and finance staff at Twin City Used Car Sales looks forward to serving you, and you can apply for financing online before your visit to our used dealership in Gadsden, Alabama. Check us out on the web at twincityusedcars.com or go by our location at 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama. We sincerely look forward to serving you.